Let's build an AI agent using the new Claude Sonnet 4.5 model. Most people think that building out an AI agent is really complex, but it's really not. Let's build one really quick. We're building out our AI agent inside of n8n, and the very first thing we need to do is give our AI agent a brain. So all you have to do is go to chat model and then over here to Anthropic chat model, select that. And now we need to make our connection. I want to walk you guys through that process. It's really simple. Click right here, go to create new credential, and then we just need our API key. So hop over to your Anthropic API console and you're going to go over here to API keys. Let's create a new API key. I'm inside of my default workspace. Let's go ahead and name our key. Give it a descriptive name, then click add, and your API key is going to show up right here. Go ahead and copy this API key. You want to treat this as a password. Don't worry about mine. I'm going to go ahead and delete it after making this video. Then head back to n8n, go ahead and paste in that API key right there. Go up here to rename your connection, or you can leave it as default. Once you have a new name, go ahead and hit return, and then over here to hit save. Now we're all connected to Anthropic. Before we can start using any of the models from Anthropic, we need to go ahead and credit our account. Minimum is $5. Go over here to billing, and then the rest is pretty much straightforward. Now, if we click into this dropdown, we can select our new model. So let's go ahead and use Claude Sonnet 4.5. Exit out, hit save, and let's go ahead and take it for a spin. Open up the chat right here. We connected a chat trigger node, and we're gonna fire off a message that just says, tell me a joke. And then we're gonna run into this issue, and I have a workaround for you guys. So you're seeing the output as bad request. Top P cannot be set to -1 for this model. Here's the workaround. I believe this is a bug, so what you're gonna want to do is open up your Anthropic chat model right there, that node, and then go to options, select sample temperature. We're going to delete this and then add a second option and go to top P and just leave that as 1.0. Once that's all done, go ahead and hit save, and let's go ahead and refresh this session and start another chat. Tell me a joke. Now it's gonna hit up Anthropic's Claude Sonnet 4.5 and then get back to us with the joke. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. It's the classic joke that every model, I swear, defaults to. Cool, now we're on our way. So we need to go ahead and give our AI agent memory so that it can remember all of our conversations. Go ahead and click into memory. We're gonna give it simple memory right here. And as for the context window length, I always like to do 10 for just standard AI agents. That way it can reference the past 10 messages in the chat. If you wanna rename any of your nodes, go ahead and do so. You can right click and then rename. Now we can start hooking up tools. If we want this AI agent to be able to send emails for us, we can go to the tool right here. Let's add a new tool. Let's look up Gmail. I already have my connection to my Gmail account. You can see right there. Tool description, I'm gonna set this to manual, and then my description is going to be send an email in Gmail. The AI agent needs to reference these tool descriptions to be able to understand when and how to execute them. So you can send a message, you can create a draft if you want. Let's go ahead and just send an email. So we're gonna leave these two the same. And this is the cool thing with n8n, the to email address, we can let the AI determine what to input into that field. So if you hover over this little AI icon right here, it says, let the model define this parameter. We can toggle that on and we're good to go. Now it is defined automatically by the model, by Sonnet 4.5. We do need to add a description to help the model decide what to put into this field. So let's go ahead and add a description right here. I'm gonna say insert the email address, who to send to. As for the subject, I'm also gonna let the model define what this is. And we need to add a description. So subject line of the email, and then the email type we're gonna leave in HTML. And then the message right here, we're also gonna let the model decide what to input into that field. So for the description, we can say content of the email or body of the email. You can go ahead, exit out, and then hit save. You're gonna want to save periodically. Make sure you save your progress. Now, when I interact with this AI agent and I want it to send emails for me on my behalf, I don't want to have to give the email address of every single person that I want to send emails to, right? I want this AI agent to be able to look up all of my contacts, find the specific email address of who I referenced in the message, and then the AI model can just dynamically insert that into the send a message in Gmail tool. You can do this one of many ways. Let's go ahead and use a simple Google Sheet. So I went ahead and added all these other tools right here. I'll get to them in just a sec. If we want to search contacts, we're gonna hit up a sheet that looks like this, has all of my contacts. This is how I have it configured. I went ahead and made the connection to Google Sheets. Operation is get rows. The document, I'm inserting the document ID. I'm saying to only pull from the sheet all contacts, and you're good to go. One more step that is really crucial, you need the system prompt for the AI agent. So let's go ahead and click into the AI agent node, and you're gonna see this system message. So whenever, you're not gonna see this by default, you're gonna need to add the option to system message, and then we're gonna paste in a message that looks something like this. This is a really simple demo for you guys. In reality, your system prompt for AI agents is going to be a lot more lengthy than this right here. So you are a helpful assistant. Here are the tools list. So we have the search contacts. If you need to look up contacts, contacts/email addresses, send email tool. Use this tool to send emails. When tasked to send emails, make them HTML format, concise and casual. Always sign emails with best Mason. Schedule calendar event. Use this tool to schedule events in the calendar. And then I also want my AI agent to be able to look up TikTok transcripts of any video URL that I paste into it. So use this tool to get the transcript of a TikTok video. Return only the transcript copy, neatly formatted. By the way, this isn't a sponsored video. I just really like this tool. I just found them. It's called Scrape Creators. It's really cheap. It's pay as you go. It lets me get all the details of any social media video. I just paste in the URL and I can get the transcript of any video. It's really awesome. Anyway, back to n8n. This is what our AI agent setup looks like. So we have all of our tools right here. We have our simple memory and we have the brains behind our AI agent, which is Claude Sonnet 4.5. What we can do now is go down to the chat and fire away. I'm gonna say send an email to Ethan asking how his vacation went. I'm gonna go ahead and send that off to our AI agent. It's gonna fire off, determine a plan of action, and then execute all of the necessary tools to accomplish the task at hand. And you can see it successfully ran. Let's go ahead and take a look at the results. We have a new email from Mason. It says, "Hey Ethan, hope you're doing well. I wanted to check in and see how your vacation went. Did you have a good time? Would love to hear more about it. Best, Mason." Really cool. Now let's go ahead and get a transcript from one of my videos. I want to get the transcript from this video right here. It's one of my videos about an AI receptionist. All I have to do is grab the URL. You can't see it on my screen, but I basically just go copy that and then throw it into the chat. So I can paste that in right there and say, please get the transcript. It's going to fire off, execute this tool right here for TikTok transcript, which is Scrape Creators, and then get back to me with the results right here. And as you can see, I have the entire transcript of the video. One more thing that's really important, in order to make these AI agents actually practical, actually useful in real world situations, is to hook them up to messaging platforms that you already have in your business or that you already have subscriptions to. So for example, Slack. You can see this Slack personal assistant agent right here. I've connected it up to Slack. All I have to do is go to the designated channel or reference the Slack bot and then fire away with my question or inquiry. Then all of those events are going to get sent to this AI agent. It's going to take care of everything for me on the back end and then get back to me in that same Slack channel in that thread. And I can carry on the conversation from there if I want. By the way, I have this template available for you in the free community. It's called Automate What Academy. I have a lot of templates in here, and I also start teaching you guys the basics of AI and automation. It's a really cool place, lots of cool people. If you want to join, go ahead and hit the link over in my bio. Thanks, guys.